Hi YouTube, today we'll be looking at the Space Harrier complete collection on the PS2. Space Harrier has always been one of my favourite shooters in the arcade, and this is a collection, well, part of the Sega Ages collection on the PS2, and it incorporates 4 of the Space Harrier games across different formats. Like, as you can see now, it's showing you Space Harrier 2, which is the Mega Drive version. It also has the original arcade version of Space Harrier, and it also has the Master System version of Space Harrier, and then it's got the 3D version of Space Harrier, which obviously doesn't have the 3D effect, but I think there might be an option for you to turn it on, but obviously without the glasses it's pretty pointless. Okay, let's go through them one by one, shall we? As you can see, there's the title select, Space Harrier 2, Space Harrier, and Space Harrier 3D. So let's take a look at Space Harrier 2. Whilst this is meant to be I guess it's meant to be a superior version to the original Space Harrier, I could never get into it. I've always preferred the original. I mean, the original version I played obviously was the arcade with the hydraulic controls, which was absolutely superb. It was only until it came out on the ZX Spectrum that I actually managed to was able to actually play it at home. Whilst the Spectrum version had pretty good detail, it suffered from colour clashes, which made it pretty poor to see. That's why I was so happy when they released a version for the Mega Drive. But unfortunately, it just didn't have the same sort of feeling to it that I got from the original. Okay, now that's level 1. By pressing select and start, I believe, you can return to the title and select the next game. Now this is the Master System version, which we might as well have a look at. That's why we're here. I never actually owned this back in the day when it was released. All I ever saw was screenshots. So obviously on screenshots it actually looked pretty good. But you know, when you see it actually running like now, see how poorly I'm playing. It just doesn't compare. I mean, like I said before, the Spectrum version was the first one I played. While the graphics graphic details was there. Due to color clashes, it made for a really poor gameplay for me. The next version I played after, I think, was the PC Engine version, and that was absolutely superb. I mean, considering the PC Engine was only an 8-bit machine, the graphics were very near to the arcade. Okay, well, that's the master system. Okay, we're in the menu system, showing Sega Mark III version. Now I can switch it to arcade. Let's exit this, and okay, exit, put in credits, and start the game.
Get ready.
Okay, control this using the analog. So apart from actually playing it on MAME, the 32X version, Sega 32X, and the Sega Saturn version are the only other versions which look near on arcade perfect. Yeah. Oh, anyway, getting a bit carried away there. Let's take a look at the 3D version, shall we? Now this is originally a 3D game. Obviously the 3D has been disabled in this. I think there's an option to actually turn it back on. Oops, but that'll be pretty pointless. That's I don't actually have the 3D glasses for the game. This actually plays a lot easier than the original Space Harrier game on the Master System. Certainly seems to be a lot more going on enemy-wise. Background's a bit sparse though. All these enemies look suspiciously like TIE fighters. Oops, ugh. Now this collection is part of the Sega Ages collection, and what they actually did is they actually did a revamped version of Space Harrier, which I'll probably do in another video, obviously with spruced up graphics, but I'll let you know my comments when I do the video for it. Okay, that was stage 1 completed on the 3D version of Space Harrier on the Master System. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.